Good noon, world. This is Ivan Meyer. It's 12:14. Hope you guys enjoyed my video I made yesterday. I'm off today, so I'm happy. It's a bit dark in here, huh? I'm gonna put the lights on. It's way too dark in here. Yeah. Why is my camera blurry in this video? What the fuck's going on? It's a bit blurry. It's all good. There's nothing I can do. Sometimes my camera gets blurry and it's weird. I just finished Red Silent Hill 2 walkthrough. I saw the whole game, yeah. I just finished it right now, actually, before I made this video. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video I made yesterday. My medication is supposed to be delivered, so whenever they call me, I'm gonna have to go pick up go get my medication, obviously. But they're delivering my medication, right? Yeah, my medication's only now like $10, $12, so it's cheap. Because Canada, we get free healthcare over here. Would you guys say you don't have the free healthcare, right? Yeah. The healthcare system in the States is a mess. It's fucking expensive. Whereas Canada, you get free healthcare. And if you pay, you don't pay that much. That's my point, yeah. I'm covered, but I'm not fully covered. I'm like, I don't know, like 70% covered. And I pay the rest. All my medications, I take like 5 medications. It costs me $50 for the 5. So you see how in Canada, good medication system, the healthcare system up here is really good. Whereas in the States, it's a mess, obviously. Yeah, it's fucking expensive in the States. Yeah. That's why I don't want to live there. Well, when I have billions, I can easily afford to pay for my own medication in the States, but I don't want to live in the States. The States is not for me. I've been there a few times. I don't want to live there. It's not for me. It's too crowded and it's filthy over there. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, the States is a beautiful country, but Canada's more beautiful, obviously. It's more peaceful up here. It's less crime rate, better healthcare system. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sidetracking, guys. I'm sorry? Yeah. So if your company be non-union, yeah. When I applied scholarships with Georgia, Georgia. I want it non-union. I don't want it union. Now I don't have to follow the SAG rules. I can make up my own rules. I can pay the actors whatever I want. Eat whenever I want. Yeah. Obviously, my company will be non-union. A non-union company, obviously. And all the Hollywood agencies will be in my database, and my company will be in their database. So now that I started Skies Entertainment, all the Hollywood agencies, you have Disney, Warner Bros., Universal, Paramount, and all them, Netflix and all them, and you also have Skies Entertainment in the system. Skies Entertainment is now part of the system, and they see the Skies Entertainment information, and like my secretaries, when they put the casting calls, all the agencies in Hollywood, they know, and they let the actors know if they fit their criteria to send in their reels. You're not going to fly an actor to come in and read. Nah, it's just going to cost more money. The best way to do it is to send reels. Send reels, obviously. It's cheaper and it's easier that way, right? Nowadays in Hollywood, most actors send reels. I believe. I don't think they don't. Back in the day, they did. Back in the day, they did a lot of in-person auditions, but nowadays, because of social media, now you just send them the reel, and then my casting director looks at it, and the narrowed candidates that he or she likes, they let me, my significant other, and Peter and all know, and we look at the reels. I'm also gonna have my Xena stars read for the part 2. Why I made sure I chose the right actors, right? You can't just blindly choose them. You have to have them read for the part. That way you made sure they're good for the role, which they will. And they're all going to work their ass off, and they all destroy the audition. There's other actors competing with them. So Daniel Kaluuya is competing with John Boyega. Dev Patel is competing with Yvonne Joje. You know what I'm saying? You have other actors competing with Angelina Bassett, John Rhys Davis. Yeah, I'm gonna have other guys compete with him too. Yeah. Other actors competing with Jimon Hansu for the role. But they have to fit the criteria. So for the actor for Tacitonius, Jimon Hansu, they have to be black characters. Obviously, I'm not gonna cast a white person for. They're playing my cousins, so they have to be black, obviously. So you have to fit the criteria. The actor for Queen Sarah has to be black. The actor for Lithius, I wanted to be mulatto, half black, half white. Or you could be black, but light-skinned black, right? That's fine, too. Obviously. And then Maramis, it doesn't matter. Maramis, I don't mind having him white or black. But I'm going to have Vigo come in and read, too. That way he competes with Don Cheadle. That way you have other actors in Hollywood opportunities, I'm saying, to be in your movie. And they're all going to be competing hard, man. This is crazy. Lee Ivan, yeah. They're going to be competing hard, man. For the job. They want that job so bad, man. Yeah, man. They want that job so bad. They want that job so bad, yeah. The Zane stars competing hard, man, yeah. Obviously. Peter might push for Vigo because he's biased. He worked with him on Lord of the Rings. I even choose Vigo over Don. I'm like, I don't know, man. Somebody tells me Don Cheadle's better than Vigo. And Vigo's a bit older. I was thinking about him, his age. He's 65 now. So if I start Sky Sisters in 2033, that's 9 years from now. Vigo will be 74. By the time he films the movie, he'll be like 77, man. Late 70s when he films. He's a bit older. I was thinking about him. He's older. Whereas Don Cheadle was like in his late 50s, early 60s now. He'll be like 70, so he's pretty fine. So I'm saying, Vigo will be older, obviously, but he'll still be good, obviously. But he won't be able to do things he was able to do in Lord of the Rings. But he's an archer, so it's like Captain the Archers, right? Yeah. As we're looking at something crazy for the competition. Yeah. Yeah. Someone like Dwayne Johnson's good for Cornelius, but the thing about Dwayne Johnson, he's too expensive. I don't want any big actors in my movie. He's too expensive, man, Dwayne Johnson. I have to give him, like, I don't know, $200 million of the royalties. I'm already giving Peter $500, $650. I don't want to give another guy $200. It's a lot of my money. So that's why I'm not going to. Zayas, I don't want any bigger actors in the movie. So I'm gonna tell the secretaries, yeah, if a bigger A-lister auditions, say no, because Ivan does not have the money to pay them a lot of money. Unless you want to take a pay cut, they can take a pay cut to be my movie, but I can't afford to have bigger A-listers in my Zayas movie. The actors are already costing me $80 million. All my other movies, I'm gonna have bigger A-listers. Zayas is the only movie where I don't have any big stars, because I think for a fast movie, the big stars are not really good for those movies in a sense. Small A-listers are good, but not the big ones. Like Lord of the Rings, they had no bigger A-listers in that movie. They were all these smaller A-listers, rising stars, and biggest actors. Yeah. I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, even for these movies, bigger A-listers are not that good. Yeah, I don't want to cast any bigger A-listers for Xanas. The Great Escape, I'm casting bigger A-listers. I can have Tom Cruise, Matt Damon compete with Ben Affleck, Keanu Reeves. You can have other women in Hollywood compete with Scarlett Johansson, Kate Beckinsale, Jessica Biel. There's a lot of actors out there who compete with her, obviously. Nicole Kidman, you can have those actors compete with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. So for The Great Escape, all the bigger agents are welcome to send the reels, and they're going to be competing with Keanu Reeves and all them for the movie. So Sarah. Yeah, that's why they're all going to fight hard for that job. It's going to be crazy, man. The actors might be a bit pissed. I thought you chose this. Yeah, you're my first choice, but I'm not just gonna give you the job. You gotta send your reel, and I'm gonna have other actors compete with you, man. That's how it works. I'm not just gonna give you the job like that. No, you have to give other actors an opportunity in Hollywood. Yeah. So, Sarah. Yeah. So, Sarah. The chances are those actors are chosen for saying this. But I might make a few changes. Maybe I might have Vigo over Don. Maybe I might have another actor of John Rhys Davis at John Rhys Davis' age. Dev Patel might beat Vaughn Joji. I don't know. Yeah. They're both really good, those guys. You can picture them as Papyri, yeah. The farm boy, but they both kind of look alike. Except Dev Patel's Indian. He's Indian, I believe. Whereas Vaughn Joji is not Indian. He looks Indian, but he's not Indian. He's a bunch. He's Canadian. He's also British. He's also Dutch or something like that. He has like a bunch of different nationalities. Vaughn Joji. Was Dev Patel's Indian? I think he's Indian. Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. So let's say I choose Peter Jackson. Me and Peter and Fran, I might choose Philip Boyens too. I'll pay Philip Boyens like 3.5 million, which is like she lives in New Zealand, so that's like a $5 million deal for me. That's a good deal for her. All I gotta do is help us with the script, the concept arts, and you're gonna help me with the producing duties. And you get your $5 million check for 4 years of work. That's a good paycheck for her, obviously. But I have to split her contract, obviously, right? First year I can give her 500 grand. And I pay her $1 million for the other years. $1 million second year, $1 million third year, $1 million fourth year. You can do that. That's a good deal for Phil Boyens. She's worth like $10 million. It's a good deal for her. A lot of money in her bank. But I'm not giving her royalties. That's good enough for her. And Fran, I'm not giving royalties either. Fran, I'll pay her like 3.52, but I'm not giving any royalties because Peter's money is her money. She's sharing the money with Peter, so I'm not giving her any more money. Yeah, I mean, that's a good deal for my wife. She's sharing the money with me anyways. Yeah, my money's her money. Yeah, her money's her money, obviously. We have to co-write that script, the 3 volumes of Zanus. Make sure we write a good script. And Peter has to take his notes. We have to do the console arts meetings, discussing what we want all the demonic characters, the land and all that stuff, the weapons and the armor and clothing to look like, the crows and eagles to look like. We have to discuss that. So, Sarah. I don't know why my camera's blurry. The fuck's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, Peter, we will not fly in the stars until the script is finished. The script is finished, yeah. Because once the actors fly in, they have to start practicing their lines. So you need to complete the script first before we start flying in the stars second year. That's why, in 1 year, there's no excuse. We should get the script done, and we will get it done. We'll get the script done maybe in like 7 months. 6, 7, 8 months, we'll finish the script. We might have to do some rewrites, obviously. Which might take another 2 more months, maybe. Some Sarah? Please, Ivan, is it okay if we write the script during production? That's fine. If you want to make some changes during production, if stuff don't translate well, you can change it during production. But, like, we need to get the script done first year. That's very important. Some Sarah? Yeah. We need to get the script done. It's very important. Yeah, man. We need to get the script done. And I'm going to show Peter clips of Prince of Egypt. That way I give him ideas for the Axis of Sapphires. I'm going to show him clips from Passion of Christ when Jim Caviezel was in agony. Something like deep like that for the agony of Tactius. Because I see what you're saying. You give him ideas. Obviously. Samsara? Now, if they're all scared with torches like Prince of Egypt, I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit, you're looking at a masterpiece, Ivan. And all the demon bats live in the caves, in the cavern in the city. I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit, you're looking at a masterpiece, yeah. Yeah, and I'm thinking something like Moria for the caverns, yeah, I'm thinking something like that too. Except it doesn't look like Moria, it looks a bit different, obviously. Don't copy Lord of the Rings. It's a cavern, a big, big cavern. So it kind of looks like a cave, but there's also a pillared city in there. When you read the book, I mentioned there's a pillared city in the cavern. Obviously. Samsara. And Ephesus is the king bad of the mountains and the king bad of the city. He's the king of the mountains and the king of the Gilead city. King of Gilead. Ephesus is the king of Gilead. And Aretas the king of Barak, and he's the king of the south. Ephesus is the king bad of the mountains in the south. They have their own territories. And Antiochus is the prince of the north. And as far as Antiochus is the king of the north. Samsara? And Queen Sarah is the queen of the north, the queen of Xanas. Aratet has a wife, but I'm not going to spoil for you. He has a wife too. Ephesus doesn't have any wife. He does not have a queen, but he's a king. Whereas King Tachus has his own queen, queen of the north, obviously. Samsara. Yeah. It's very important. Give me a second. I have to use the bathroom. We'll be back in a second. I have to use the bathroom, guys. These medications, we can go to the bathroom. It's good if we don't wait. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry for one wait. I have to use the bathroom. You do it 1, 2, or 3. I did it 3. Yeah, that medication I take, my diabetic medication I take, makes me go to the bathroom, man. All you people who are diabetic know what I'm talking about, right? The meds you take, it makes you go to the bathroom a lot. Yeah. Some Sarah. And only the A-listers get royalties. Except for Zayn's, right? Zayn's the exception, but for all my other movies, the A-listers get the royalties. The B-listers, risers don't get shit. The agents could be as convincing as they can. Look, man, this B-list actor's not getting royalties. Are not worth it. They only get their salary, their commercial interview money and all stuff, their game money and their merch money. And that's it. They don't get royalties. But they're still signing a massive contract. They're making like $2.5, $3, $3.5, $4 million. A lot of money for a B-list actor. Most of them make $400, $500, $600K for television shows. So they're getting paid a good contract, yeah. Yeah, so me, Peter, and Fran and all them, and Guillermo del Toro, we have to finish the script first year. Then second year, my secretaries will let the actors' agents know, and they're going to let them know that they're going to be flown privately to Vancouver to sign the contracts. Sarah? Sign the contracts, yeah. Obviously. I'm going to sign Yvonne Joje, John Boyega, and Djimon Hounsou first. Because those 3 guys are like the supporting leads of the movie. The other guys are supporting characters too, but they're not as major as those characters. Well, Lithia, you can argue just as major as them, but like they have a lot of scenes. Those guys in the book, but the other guys have a lot of scenes too. But those 3 guys I'm gonna sign first. So I'm gonna tell Peter, my son, okay, let's sign Yvonne Joje, John Boyega, and Djimon Hounsou first. Peter can sign Yvonne Joje. Don't be cheap, Peter. Pay him $4 million. Don't pay him $600K. And my significant other can sign John Boyega, and then I'll sign Djimon Hounsou. And after that, you sign the rest of the stars for the Zayn's movies. I'm sorry. I can pay John Boyega more. I can pay John Boyega his $9 million salary base, and I'll give him $7 million of the royalties. That way he gets paid because he lives in London, which means pounds are worth a lot more than the American and Canadian dollars. You got to make sure he gets paid. John Boyega signed about an $18 million deal with all his money, which is like a $10.08 million deal in pounds. So John Boyega signed a $10 million deal in pounds, which is a nice fucking contract. And Hollywood doesn't make $10 million. That's how much A-listers is making in Hollywood, $10 million. Bigger A-listers make $10 million in Hollywood. Yeah. So John Boyega's deal is bigger than Daisy Ridley's $12 million deal for her first movie. Because Daisy Ridley lives in London too, I think. So she has the rate. So she's $12 million, she signed like a $7 million deal in pounds. If she lives in London, right? But I think she signed $12 million for the first movie. Maybe she only signed $12 million for the first movie, or it's $12 million for the whole series. I don't know what her contract is. If it's $12 million per movie, then she's making more than John Boyega, obviously. I don't know how much money she's making. But Zayn's is one movie. He's filmed in 3 volumes. It's one story. That's why I'm filming it back to back. Hence why I'm not paying the actors what. From Sarah. Yeah. So John Boyega, I can pay him his $9 million salary. And he gets $7 million of the royalties. It's a good deal for him. And then I'll give him $350K for the merch. He's a rising star. He gets $1.5 million for the game. And he gets $204,000 in commercial interviews and magazine shoots for the 4 years of Zayn's, right? $50K second year, $50K third year, and he gets $104,000 the 4th year during filming for the character shoots and the interviews. 4th year, he will not be doing commercials, but he'll be doing the interviews and the character magazine attributes like Empire Magazine. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I already showed you how it's like. The character attributes will be like Empire Magazine. for my company. No. Hey, you see that? Oh, it's not big enough. Yeah, you see this? We featured on magazine pages like this. And the actors get paid for it. They get $2,000 a week for Xanis. That's good enough. You want more? I'm not paying more money, man. I'm already paying you enough. Yeah, this things like this for my character I choose 4th year during production. You have pictures like this. See that? Me featured all the stars. Another picture. Something like that. Something fucking cool. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. And he has potential earnings in speaking, obviously. So Sarah. And Avon Joji, he'll get his $3.5 to $4 million. He's not as big as John. He's only worth like, well, how much is Avon Joji worth? He's worth, I don't know, like $1 million, $2 million. It's not worth much. Well, that's a lot of money, but compared to other actors, he's not worth much, right? Yeah, he's worth $1 million. So he gets $3.5 to $4 million. And I'll give him $5.5 million of the box office royalties. He gets $1.5 million for the game, and he gets his $250K for the merch, and he gets his $204,000 for the character attributes too, like all the other major stars. Then Jimon 2, I'll pay him his $10.4 million base. I can give him $8 million of the. He's worth a bit more than John May. He's a small age, so I can give him 8. Instead of 6, I'll give him 8 million. I'm not going to give him less than John, right? So I'll give him like 8 million of the royalties you want to. That's good for him. And he gets 2 million. I'll give him like $1.8 million for the game. He gets $1 million and $1.8 million for the game. And he gets $500K for the merch. He's a smaller A-lister. And he gets his $204,000 for the character attributes, commercials, and all that stuff. Interviews during the movie project. And potential earnings in speaking. Avon Joji, potential earnings in speaking. You guys see the picture here? Yeah. Samsara? And Andy Serkis, I'll pay him. I can pay him as 9 too, because he's a small A-lister. But he's not as major, he's a supporting character. I can pay him as 9, and I'll give him $10.5 million of the royalties. And you pay him $2 million for the game. And he gets $204,000 for the commercials, ad shoots, and the interviews. And he gets $500K for the merch. So it's a good deal. Andy Serkis signed like a $20 million deal. 20-something million deal. Massive contract. Yeah. You see how all my actors are making their consistent millions? John Boyega signed an $18 million deal. Avon Joji signed like an $11 million deal. You know what I'm saying? Around there. Jimmo Honshu signed like his 20 million, 19.5 million deal. Something crazy. Yeah, man. 20 million deal. They all signed massive contracts. That's why people will be shocked. I feel like all your actors are making their rich fucking contracts. Hollywood can't afford this, I know. Hollywood, only one actor makes the dough, and a few others make a little bit of the pie, and everyone else gets peanuts. That's how it works in Hollywood. Yeah. And you guys see the picture. I signed the rest of the stars. And once we sign the stars, I'm going to take them out to a nice dinner at Boston Pizza. We have a nice dinner. Make sure you guys don't eat too much. I'm going to take you out to a nice dinner, obviously. Me, Peter, my significant other, and Fran, then we're going to take the stars out. No, Fran won't be there. It'll be me, my significant other, and Peter, and get them all Toro. And the 17th, we take the stars out to a nice dinner at Boston Pizza. As my team has to book VIP. Yeah, how much people? Yeah, we have a table of like 23 people. You have to book VIP for us. And that's where we all go when we eat our lunch, our dinner. And that'll be trending, by the way. Oh my god, Ivan signed the stars. He's eating out. He's eating dinner with the stars. Yeah, the stars eat their dinner. And that's why I don't eat too much, is I'm going to take you out to a nice dinner. I'm going to tell the secretaries, Make sure the actors don't eat too much, as Ivan and seven other Imperial will be taking you out to his dinner after you sign your contracts. I'm saying, which is nice, man. It's nice to take a Hollywood star out to a nice dinner. They're starring in your big budget movie. It's nice to take them out to a nice dinner after they sign their contracts. Which I'm doing for all my movies. All the actors who I sign, I take them out to a nice dinner at Boston Pizza. We have a good time. We eat food. Well, I'm choosing a different restaurant for every movie. Zane's going to choose Boston Pizza. The Great Escape with the Matrix, I'll do Montana's. Montana's and it's a nice bar restaurant too. I'm going to choose Montana's. I'm sorry? Are you guys hungry? Yeah, we're hungry. Okay. If you guys are not hungry, let me know. I can order appetizers. If you don't want appetizers, you don't have to order appetizers. We'll just eat the dinner. Most likely will order appetizers. I can order like tortilla chips with salsa, garlic bread, zucchini sticks, cheese sticks, that kind of stuff. Nice appetizers. If they're not this hungry, that I won't order appetizers. I'm gonna ask them, are you guys hungry? Do you want appetizers or you don't want appetizers? No, it's fine. We don't need appetizers. Okay, I won't order any appetizers. And they eat that amazing food. And you can drink as much Coke as you want. I'll have beer too. But everyone can only have maybe like one beer. Yeah, I'm gonna order beer, but I'm only gonna every two people share one pitcher, which is enough for like a beer and a half. That way, because I want you guys to get drunk at my house. I don't want you guys getting drunk here, so I'll have beer, but we're not gonna drink much beer. I'll have them bring pitchers of beer. So there's 23 of us that can bring 11 to 12 pitchers, and two people share one pitcher. I share one with my significant other. Peter shares one with Guillermo del Toro. You know what I'm saying? Yvonne Jose shares one with John Boyega, and I'm saying you share your pitcher. Which is like 1.5 glasses each, right? By the time you pour one glass, but by the time two people pour one glass full, there's only enough for maybe half a glass for the next round. Some saying? Yeah. You can have as much soft drinks as you want. Soft drinks in restaurants are not that expensive. They're only like $3. Easy afforded. Yeah, it's up to you. You can get water, or you can either get water or you can get soft drinks if you want. And most people are probably going to want the soft drinks. You can pick what you want. Your 7-Up, your Coke. You can drink as much of it as you want. When you're done, you call the waiter. You ask for another one. You can have as much as you want. But for the beer, you can't have as much as you want. Only one pitcher. Because I want you guys getting drunk at my house. I'm sorry. My $500 million, $600 million house. Yeah. Most likely $600 million. I'm gonna make more. Most likely you're gonna make more off my book, right? More than $10 million. Yeah. So I'm saying. Yeah. And after we eat, we party up at my house for like 6 hours. So I'll probably take Yakkers out to dinner around 4 or 5 o'clock. We're going to be there for maybe an hour and a half. I don't want to be there too long. Okay, guys, we're only going to eat here for maybe a good hour and a half. And after that, I want to go to my house because I want you to have more time to party at my house. So we'll eat for maybe an hour and a half. And after an hour and a half, we leave. We pay the bill, obviously. Me and my other will have our business card with us because the 7 team have to leave my business card at the office. Whereas me and my other will carry one business card with us, and my significant other will pay for it, or I'll pay for it for the takeoffs, obviously. I'll have my business card with me, and I pay for it. It's gonna cost me, I don't know, like $1,500, I don't know, $1,200, $1,500 a day for each take-home. That's been crazy. That's pocket jeans, obviously. It's pocket jeans. I have a big budget. Me and my sibling can either pay with our own personal money or we pay through the budget. Because we have only a budget, we can just pay through the budget. It's fine. We can pay through the budget, obviously. It's pocket change. Cost me, I don't know, 150 grand, 200 grand in takeout. That's chump change if you have a $1.5 million budget, right? It's pocket change. You know. Yo, Ivan took me out to my dinner after I saw my contract. Oh, really? Yeah. But Hollywood does that too. Hollywood, they take actors out to dinner too when they sign their contracts, right? When they meet them about movies, when they have meetings about a movie they want to do, they take actors out to dinner too. The executives, obviously, especially the big ones. The big ones get spoiled a lot. Hollywood executives will have lunch with them and everything, and they pitch them an idea for a movie, and they're like, "Yeah, that's what they do." In Hollywood, but my company, I'm also gonna have to take the actors out to dinner too when they sign their contracts, which is nice. Some Sarah. All right, you can order whatever you want. You can order whatever you want, but for the pizza, you can't. I don't want you ordering large. You won't be able to eat it. One person can't eat large. You can order a small or a medium. I'm gonna tell them, look, man, don't order a large. Yeah, guys, order whatever you want, but for the pizza, don't order a large, as you won't be able to finish it. It's too much for one person. A medium you can finish, but small, like I'm gonna get a small pizza. Small pizza is good enough for me. I don't need a medium. That's crazy. Chances are the actors are gonna, if they order pizza, they're gonna order a small, because a medium and large is too much. It's too much, man. Yeah, man. Some Sarah? After that, they party up at my house for like 5-6 hours. Something crazy. Yeah. And that'll be trending, yeah. The actors are currently going to take videos and pictures during the party. Yeah, I'm at a party right now, and they post it. It's trending online, yeah. Something crazy. That's why the Hollywood actors have like told shit, yeah. Man, listen to those actors are having a blast at Ivan's house, man. That's fucking high. You're going to see my house in the background. Holy shit. That house looks fucking high tech, yeah. I have like a $600 million house. You might see another home. It's really fucking nice, man, with the indoor pool and everything. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do exactly what the Hollywood execs did to Peter, because when you read the book, when they did that party, I think it was Michael Lynn. Yeah, Michael Lynn. He pulled Peter aside and he was crying. He's like, Peter, please, I need this, because the New Line was not really a big company back then compared to the other studios, and they took a gamble on Lord of the Rings. They needed Lord of the Rings to be a hit. And they begged Peter, please, I need this movie to be a success. And Peter's like, don't worry about it. And it ended up being a hit. Lord of the Rings ended up being a hit, obviously. I told you, those executives owed Peter money. Supposedly Peter was owed residuals for the merch, for the game and the for the game and the merch and DVD sales. Peter was owed more money. He got paid money for it, but they owed him a bit more. He got $250 million, but they owed him more money, and then Peter lost respect for them. He took them to court, and Peter lost respect for them, obviously. Don't do that to your directors. Don't rip them off, man. If you sign a contract, pay them what you owe them. Peter doesn't have to worry about we do that. I'll make sure he gets paid. He'll get his $650 million. He'll get his $160 million for the merch, but he's not getting any money off the games. I'm sorry. Obviously, because my game might be doing the most in sales, because games make more money than movies and merch, because games are priced at $80, right? So if you have 10 million people buying a game at $80, that's $800 million. And games on average are beating out movies and merchandise. Games The gaming industry is the biggest entertainment industry in the world. It's bigger than movies. It's bigger than merch. As my game might even do the most money per house. But I highly doubt it. I think it's going to be my movie. My movie will do the most. I think. Anyways, I gotta use the bathroom again, man. This medication's killing me. We're back in a second. I don't hate him, son. Let's get if you don't want to wait. Right back. Sorry guys, I have to use the bathroom again. It's the medication. Medication makes me go to the bathroom a lot. Really, yeah. Diabetic pills make you go to the bathroom. That's why every time whenever I see my doctor, she always tells me, do you have to use the bathroom a lot, that kind of stuff. Yeah. They tell me, even this pill can make you go to the bathroom a lot. The medication, the diabetic medication, yeah. Some Samsara? Yeah. Yeah, the yak was parked at my house for like 5-6 hours. And after that, you have to go home. The private jet will take you home. You can sleep it off in the jet. Yeah. They'll be drunk, but they can sleep it off in my jet, right? When I have nice comfortable seats where you can just like lie down and like sleep on the jet. The jets will take them home. Whereas Yvonne Jote lives in Vancouver, so I'll just have the limo driver take him to his house. Whereas all the other actors have to fly back to Los Angeles to England. The jet's gonna take them back home. So I'm gonna have snacks for the actors in the jet too. On the way back home, they're gonna be hungry. Around in the morning, they're gonna be hungry. I might have some chips and maybe some chocolate, that kind of stuff. Some soft drinks. They can nip on some things on the way back home, right? Yeah. Is that? Yeah. That's where Oscar Isaac Daisy with the Am driver would be begging John Mayer for word. Like, John, please, man. I'm saying it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. I will, guys. I'm saying he doesn't get word. It's actually funny. Yeah, he's not gonna get word. I don't want these actors being the Great Escape. Fuck those guys. Yeah, he's selfish. Yeah, John Vega. All the Zane stars are selfish. Some Sarah. Yeah. And so in the party, I'm like, guys, are you ready to go on this horrific journey with me? We're ready, Ivan. Yeah. Because I'm going to show the actors, before I take the actors out to dinner, I'm going to show them the concert art pictures of Airtat and all them. Hey, guys, come with me. Well, guys, welcome to the Zanus family. You see this documentary. I'm like, good morning, my fellow co-stars. You know what I'm saying? You guys are one of the lucky ones who are going to get to experience this fame and glory with me. They're all like, you know, I said they all look at each other like, holy shit, man, we're part of the. Welcome to the Zane's family, guys. He's like, guys, welcome to the Zane's family. Animal Toro's like, welcome to the Zane's family. You know what I'm saying? All the actors like, whoa, they're clapping their hands and saying, just let you know, we're going to be fighting the most horrific meetings in history. Ivan, like, how scary, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you guys want to see the concert? I was like, yeah, we want to see the concert. I was like, now we know what you're dealing with. Hey, guys, follow me. And they follow me. We go to the room. And I show them what Ayrton looked. They're like, holy shit. The doc team shows the pictures. They're like, holy shit, that's scary. You know, it's like Miracle on Ice. Yeah. When Howard Brooks was talking to the teammates. Yeah. Somebody fucking scared. Like, holy shit, that's fucking scary. They have like goosebumps. You see a reaction, you're like, holy shit, that's fucking scary. We're fighting those guys? I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ayrton number was so scary that once the actors see the trailer, once let's say I go world touring, obviously, and they release the trailers and they see Ayrton, all the actors are like, holy shit, Ivan, we're fighting these guys? We're fighting these devils? I'm like, yeah, we're fighting these devils. Holy shit, that's fucking scary. Yeah. Holy, and now you guys understand why you're gonna be legends. Yeah, we're gonna be fucking legends, man. These are fucking like the most horrific beings ever, man. This is fucking crazy, Ivan. Yeah. And that's why the movie had crazy white buzz. Crazy white buzz around the world, yeah, man. It's really crazy. Yeah, man. Something crazy, man, yeah. Something fucking crazy. Yeah. Why the movie that scary? I showed you guys the pictures and clips, right? Yeah, you're looking at demons, man. Scary than that, even. I'm putting like 700, 750 dollars towards visual effects. Yeah, man. Towards visual effects. 750 million towards visual effects, guys. Yeah. Towards CGI, visual effects, special effects. You're looking at demons. Yeah, man. You're looking at demons. My ear is a bit popped. The fuck? You know when your ear pops and your hearing is weird? Yeah. Those have been crazy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. 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 So how dogs will be envious? Yeah, they're gonna be envious, man. It's like crazy. They're gonna envy those dinosaurs so bad. Yeah. They're gonna give them dirty stares, man. Like dirty ass stares, like these fucking guys. You know, I say they give these dirty ass stares because they're envious. They're saved and they're left behind. In Hollywood, yeah. In the Hollywood system, right? Yeah. Yeah. Fuck those aliens that are lucky, man. They gotta be part of that amazing story. Everything, the demons, we're all left behind home. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And they're all desperately networking and sending in the reels. It's been crazy. Yeah. You're looking at something crazy. Yeah. One hour and almost done, guys. So people will tell you it'll be a masterpiece. Yeah, I'm trying to picture all these in my mind. You're looking at a masterpiece. Like, this might top my Lord of the Rings. He might tell me that, Peter, or he won't say anything. He doesn't want to compete with his Lord of the Rings trilogy. But I'm much more excited for this movie than I was Lord of the Rings. Like, you in the movie as a fucking prince, the lead, and you're seeing others live here, and you have all these demons characters looking at a masterpiece. Ivan, yeah. I see what you're saying. If you have a rated R, it'll be a more powerful story. Oh, yeah, Peter, I know what I'm doing. You have a rated R, it's a more powerful story. If you have P-13, it's not as powerful. It'll still be a masterpiece, but it won't be as powerful. Because the orcs in Lord of the Rings were not that scary, right? The orc high in 2 Towers are pretty freaky, but they weren't that scary. The remakes are pretty freaky in Fellowship of the Ring, but they weren't that scary, obviously. Well, Eric Tesson make those guys look good, man. Looking at a devil, a demon. Yeah, something so real. Peter's like, Ivan, we only put like $30 million towards visual effects for Lord of the Rings, Ivan. And you got the ring race looking like that for Fellowship of the Ring. And you had the Orc High Army 2000 like that. We only put like 25, $30 million towards visual effects, Ivan. And special effects for Lord of the Rings, Ivan. And we got like an army like that and creatures looking like that. You're putting how much towards the visual effects and special effects and CGI? I don't know, like $770 million. He's like, holy shit. He's like, Ivan, you're looking at like demons, man. Like, Peter, how scary are you, Ivan? You're looking at something like you've never experienced before. You're looking at like the horror is so real. The world's gonna fill for you guys, Ivan. They're actually gonna fill for us. This is gonna be a masterpiece, Ivan. I can't wait for this movie. Said he's all excited. Yeah. Ivan, can I return that box set? I'm like, no, Peter, you're not getting more money, man. $600 million or $500 million is enough. Stop being greedy. Some Sarah? Yeah. And Guillermo Toro will be helping out Peter a lot too. Whenever Peter's a bit stressed out, you have Guillermo though to help him out with the stress. Because Guillermo Toro will be assisting Peter with directing. And the unit teams are going to be assisting those two guys. I'm going to have maybe 5-6 unit teams, directing unit teams, that are going to help out Peter and Guillermo Toro with the big scenes like the war, the gathering, all that stuff. They help Peter and them out. You need unit teams to help your directors out, right? You need to have unit teams. Yeah. First unit director team, second unit director team, third unit director team, fourth unit director team, fifth unit director team, sixth unit director. I might have like 6 units that are going to help Peter get more out with directing. Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. I'm going to get some water, guys. I'll be back in a second. guys, I'm back. Went to get a drink. Yeah. Yeah. Zane's will be a masterpiece, guys. A fucking masterpiece, yeah. Zane's will be a masterpiece. You'll see what I mean when you read my book. I wrote a masterpiece, man. Little raw. I'm gonna give you a heads up. My book is a masterpiece, but some of the dialogue, some sections you can catch a bit raw. It's a bit raw, obviously, but it's still a sick book. The reason why it's raw is because I don't have an editor to edit it for me. I'd rather keep my rawness in there and have it be 100% my DNA than have someone change my story and ruin my story. That's my point. My book is like 1% raw. 2% raw, maybe 98% of it's top notch, and you catch some dialogue is very good, some dialogue is okay, and some dialogue you can tell it's a bit raw. I'm even going to use an editor here; it's a bit raw here, but still, a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece, man. So I'm fucking gifted. But it is a bit raw in some sections. I'm going to give you a heads up. It's a bit raw in some sections when you read it, but still a masterpiece. Some Sarah, it's an amazing book that I wrote. Yeah. You read it, you're like, holy shit, this is a masterpiece, man. You start to picture the scenes. Yeah, if Ivan turns this book into a movie, looking like the best movie Jules ever made, yeah, look at a masterpiece. A masterpiece, yeah. Some Sarah? And Isaiah's not piece of mine, I own it. Gates may own everything in the world, but they don't own my book. I wrote it, I own it. Obviously, I'm not selling to them. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna sell the consequences. Like, look, I'd rather wake up 1 second later than have you do me. I'm not you do me like that, man. No way. Not after what you did to me. Not after what I went through in my life, man. No way. You hiding your wealth from me. You don't even want me to be a part of your lavish life. You think I'm gonna let you do like that? No way. No fucking way. The money off the book is mine. It's not yours. Sometimes. How much money do you make off your book, Ivan? Probably 10 to maybe $14, $15 billion around there. I might make 11, maybe 12, 13, 14 billion, 15, 16 billion around there. Or I make 20, I don't know. My guess is around 10 to 14 billion I make off the book. Yeah. That's enough money for me to sell Skies Entertainment and fund Zane's for $1.5 million of my own money. Because most likely it will be 1.5. Yeah, I'm going to make more than 10 most likely. So I'm going to fund Zane's for $1.5 million. $1.5 billion, guys. Biggest budget movie ever in history, yeah. A revolutionization of technology. People tell me, Ivan, you're looking at a revolutionization of technology for your world. Your world will feel so real, Ivan. Like you have like the north and the south. You have this like ecosystem. You have the atmosphere, and everything looks real. You know how like, Pandora looked beautiful, it looked real. Our world will look real like that, except it looks more natural. It doesn't look computer like Pandora and Avatar. Because Avatar was 100% full CGI. That's why it looked a bit computery. But you know how the world felt so real? Yeah. The world of Zane is going to feel real like Avatar, except it looks more natural. It doesn't look computery like Avatar, because Avatar was full CGI. You know what I'm saying? But Ivan, you know how Avatar, the world looked real when you saw the first one? Yeah, picture something like that. The world doesn't look kind of real like that, except it's more natural. It looks more natural. Yeah, you're looking at early technology, Ivan. Like, you're looking at an amazing movie, Ivan. Yeah. He's salivating over my brand. That's why he wants my money off the game. Ivan, can I get a nice like $100 of the game, Ivan? Like, no fear. You're fucking greedy. I'm not giving you your money. Ivan, seriously, man, can I get like a nice $100 of that? I'm like, Peter, I'm paying you enough. Stop being greedy. Ivan, I want more, man. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not paying you more. You're fucking greedy. Alright, it's a good deal for me, you know what I'm saying? This is a master contract. I 900 billion deal. He's like, holy shit. Yeah, you live in New Zealand, you sign your $900 billion deal. Yeah, it's a master contract for Peter. Yeah, that's a good deal for Peter, Ivan. You're very generous. I never make this in Hollywood, yeah. Some Sarah? Some Sarah? Yeah. But my game might do the most. Because games are more popular than movies, and the gaming industry is very big, man. It's really big. The game might even do the most. Might do even more than my movie. And I highly doubt it, but I think personally the game might do the least, or the merch maybe. The merch might do the least. The game does the most. The movie does the most, and second is the game. I don't know, but they're all going to do the billions. Game, movie, merch are all going to do billions in sales. I mean, crazy, yeah. What's that? And the deal is, me and Mike's never get 80. Amazon gets 20% of the profits. That's the deal. No hidden fees. I don't want any surprising fees. You get your 20%, we get our 80%. And I don't want you charging me for the payments, like PayPal's doing for my Lulu book sales, right? Because PayPal's taking 1% of my money. I don't want Amazon to do that. When you guys send me my other royalties for the merch or for the movie, I don't want any like 1.8% bullshit. Like you guys, and I'm not gonna let you take more than 20% of the money. You get your 20%, we get 80. Ivan, we understand. Yeah, you're the exception, Ivan. We'll do that for you. Yeah, it doesn't make you guys billions because of my keys. You have to honor your contract. I don't. If I see that I got paid and it says Amazon Pay whatever took like 1.8%, you breach the deal, and you owe me that 1%. You have to pay me back the money because you took more than 20% of the money. Yeah, we take 80, you take 20. That's the deal. Samsara, you're gonna make your billions. Yeah, and you're paying for the merch. Yeah, which will be covered by the cost, right? So even if you guys have to pay for the merch, it's covered by the cost we're charging. You're gonna make your money back, your billions back. Yeah. Now, if we don't mind paying up a couple $100 million for the merch, we're gonna make our money back. You're gonna make your billions off the merch and your billions off the game, off the movie. You're gonna reap your return. Yeah. So I'm saying that's the deal. Well, if they say, Ivan, you're paying for the merch, okay, if you make me pay, I'm upping the amount to 84.16. You get less now. I take 4% more. You take 4% less. No, we want that 4%. You want that 4%. You're paying for the merch. That's the deal. I put Amazon in a pickle. I'm a genius. I even put us in a pickle, man. He has the keys to the kingdom. His movies and merch is guaranteed success. We're gonna make our billions off this. I was giving us 20% of the profits. Honor the deal. Like for the payments, don't charge them 1.8%. Like PayPal's doing for my Lulu book sales. Don't do that. We don't charge any payments, no hidden fees too. I don't want any hidden fees in the contract. I'm going to say no hidden fees. Obviously, you get 20, we get 80. That's the deal. Of the profits. Samsara? That's the deal. And make sure you guys don't run out of stock, right? Hundreds of millions of people are going to be ordering. You got to make sure you have enough stock. You know, Amazon, when you purchase stuff, you're out of stock. You got to make sure you have enough stock, guys. So have enough products in stock because you're looking at a lot of orders. The last thing you want to do is have a customer purchase the movie and it says the Amazon ran out of stock and they're all pissed off. You piss off some customers. Don't piss off the customers. Make sure. And that's what you got to tell Amazon a couple years in advance. That way they can prepare. They have to prepare. They can prepare for the big, massive order, man. You're looking at a big The biggest order ever in history, man. Really, Ivan? Yeah, it's something crazy. I don't know, 600, a billion people around the world ordering my movie. Something crazy. 800 million, 900 million, a billion people ordering my movie around the world. Something crazy, yeah. Some center. Yeah. How much do you make off the movie, Ivan? I don't know. But if I make like 14 billion off the book, I'll probably make around 10 for the movie. 8 million, not 8 billion, 9 billion for the movie around there. Realistically speaking, right? Around there. 8 billion. If I make 11, 12 off the book, I'll probably pull in about the same thing for the movie. 10 billion, 8 billion, 9 billion for the movie. 8 billion for the movie. I make. And the merch, I make about the same thing. 7 billion maybe. In the game, I make another 7 billion bucks. So I'm pulling in. Me and my center might make a good maybe 15, 16, 17 billion dollars off the three products around there. We make like 15 billion, 16 billion, 17 billion bucks for the game, movie, merch after the Amazon's cut and taxes and the costs, right? Yeah. You also have the cost too, right? Yeah. I'm saying. So we might have never made a good profit off. We invested $1.5 for the movie. We pull in $7-8 billion. That's good profit for me, might another. We invested $1.5. We make $8 billion bucks. That was a good investment. Yeah. Obviously, some center. We put $4 million towards the game. We pull in $7-8 billion for the game. $7 billion for the game. It's a good investment. A $460 million investment, and you make like $6 billion, $7 billion bucks. That's a good return on your investment. It's a good investment. Yeah. That's why I know what I'm doing. You make Zanus, you put $460 million into Zanus, I mean, you make an amazing Unreal Engine 5 game. You give the fans a good experience. Rabrad does a walkthrough, he gives the fans a good experience. And then for the movie, I invested $1.5 billion. I make like $8, $9, $10 billion, $7 billion. I made a lot of money. Yeah, a good investment. Sorry. I might make more. I might even make 20 off the movie. I don't know. I might make 20 off the movie, or maybe 15 million off the movie, maybe around there. My guess is around like 7 to maybe 15, $20 billion I make off the movie. 7 billion to like about 14, 15 billion bucks I can make. Because I'm pricing my movie for one like $10. So you do the math. It's billions. Maybe 15 billion, maybe 20, maybe even 20 billion I make off the movie. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But I'm being humble here. I might make maybe 8, 9, 7, or I make 15, 20. I don't know. Off the movie. I don't know. We'll see what happens, obviously. Hence why I'm giving the A-listers royalties, because even if I give them royalties, it's chump change probably what you might say they're making. You give an actor, you give Keanu Reeves $125 million, The Great Escape does $5 billion. That's pocket change. You make $5 billion, you give Keanu Reeves $125 million, that's pocket change. Yeah. And he signed a massive deal. So even though these actors signed massive contracts, their contract is pocket change, it's chump change compared to me and my other's contract. That's a boss we're gonna be. Yeah, man, we're fucking boss. Yeah. We're boss, man. Ivan, when you consider changing your deal with Amazon, here's the thing though. If I end up making more than like 40, If I end up making more than like 20 billion, 30, 40 billion dollars, then my next deal I'll change it to 90-10 because I don't want Amazon duping me like that, Samsara. You're giving them way too much of your money. If I make like 8, 9, 10, 15, Amazon gets 20. But if I realize I'm gonna make more than like 25 billion, I can up it to 90-10. That way they don't dupe me. But you don't want to give like $30 billion of your money. If I end up making something crazy like $40 billion, you don't want to do a thing where you give Amazon like $18 billion of your money. They kind of dupe you there. They're taking a good chunk of your money, so I can up it to 90-10. But for now it's 80-20. But I might consider and change it to 90-10 maybe. The way they don't dupe me, right? But for now I'll just stick to 80-20. But we'll see what happens. Even 10% for Amazon's a lot of money. They're still making their billions, right? They're making a lot of money. Because at the end of the day, they're only making that money because of my keys, man. But they're distributing it around the world. That's why I'm giving them a nice 20%. So I'm saying? Yeah. I'll probably make around 7-8 billion to that 15 billion range for my movies. Around there. Probably around there, right? Around there, right? I'm gonna make my billions. Yeah, a lot of money, man. Zayas, I might pull in maybe 10. More. I'll probably make more than 7. Probably maybe 10, maybe 11. Whereas the Greatest Hits, I might pull in maybe 6 because I'm pricing for $59. So I won't make as much money. I might make 5.5, maybe 6 on a $700 million investment. That's a good profit return, right? Yeah, good return, obviously. Good return on investment. Yeah. So, Sarah? How's your nose? My nose is good now. It's good now. So there's exceptions, obviously, for actors, A-listers. Yeah, let's say I do The Great Escape and I choose Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, because he's worth $600 million, I can give him like $180 million of the royalties because he's big. He's worth $600 million. But if the guy's worth under $400 million, he's not getting any more than $125. If he's worth more than $400, you can pay him $130, $135, $140, $150, $160, $180. Like Dwayne Johnson, if he's in my Hidden Valley movie, I can pay him $200 million in the royalties. Or $220 million in royalties, $230 million in royalties, because he's worth like $800 million. And by then he might be a billionaire. So you can give him $230 million of the royalties, Dwayne Johnson, for the Hidden Valley movie, if he's casted for the movie. If Tom Cruise is chosen for The Great Escape, you can pay him $180 million of the royalties. Because Tom Cruise is bigger than Keanu Reeves. He's worth $600 million. Keanu Reeves is worth about $400 million. So he gets this $125 million for the movie, for The Great Escape. Which is a good deal for him. And he gets his $47 million salary with his bonuses. $20 million bonus, $27 million salary for Keanu Reeves. And he gets $1.5 million for the merch. He gets his interview. He gets his $50K second year for the commercials and all that stuff, and interviews and ad shoots. And then during production, he makes like $32K for the character ad shoots and the interviews. And he gets his $27 million check, obviously, during the 3.5, 4 months of shooting. And potential earnings in speaking, obviously, if we go touring, which we most likely will. We're going to go touring for our movies, man. Yeah. Guaranteed people are going to be calling my office. Hey, we want to interview your Ivan and his significant other and all the stars. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But it's behind the scenes of World Tour. It's not a public eye. No one's going to film this, guys. Except for the fans who will film it on their phones and post on Twitter. That's it. The only stuff you're going to get of the World Tour is the fans posting clips, taking clips of the interview and posting on Twitter. That's it. Like 3-minute, 2-minute clips. That's it. But none of it will be on YouTube. I wish this was on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't sell, so it's not on YouTube. It's behind the scenes, man. Something crazier than Comic-Con, but it's all behind the scenes. It's not in the public eye. Obviously. Yeah. Some saying? It's not in the public eye, guys. I did not sell. There you go. And you reap what you sow. Yeah, we're fucking idiots, man. We put Ivan behind the scenes, and now everything's behind the scenes, and we're not a part of it. We feel left out. Yeah, it's all behind the scenes that you feel left out, obviously. Had it been in the public eye, you guys would have felt saved. Because everything's in the public eye, obviously. But because it's not in the public eye, you feel left behind. You're not saved. You're back in the word of God, man. You're not saved. There you go. Some Sarah? You're not saved. Well, the greatest about crazy buzz, oh yeah, I'll have crazy buzz, but not the kind of buzz that Zane's will have, obviously. The Zane's buzz will be crazier. Why, Ivan? Well, because it's my first movie. No one knows what it's like to see Ivan in a big budget movie. It's my first movie. You don't know what it's like to see me in a movie, obviously. That's the first reason. And the second reason that Zane's is the Heirs of Them Are Demons. And it's the most expensive movie ever made. Whereby it's a revolution of technology. The Great Escape will be look amazing too. $700 million budget movie is still fucking more than what they make in Hollywood. More than what the budget is in Hollywood. But it's not like as crazy as Zane's, whereby the technology is so advanced. Whereby you're blown away by the world building, the demonic characters, and the war. But the Great Escape will have amazing technology too. I'm putting $700 million towards that. $670 to $700 million towards that. Looking at an amazing movie for that. Yeah, man. That will also have amazing technology too, but not like Zanus, where I'm making it for Blade 5, right? It's more than double the budget, Zanus. Yeah. So, Sarah? But the Great Escape will have crazy white buzz too. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually have big stars in that movie now. That's why Keanu Reeves and all of them are going to help build the buzz for the movie. Holy shit. The Great Escape. With Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, and Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying? That's really top notch, yeah. Get it now. The Great Escape. Get it now. On 4K, only on 4K Blu-ray, only on Amazon, $59.99. $60. I'll sell The Great Escape for like $60. It's a good deal for you guys. A bit pricey for one movie, but I want to make profit, man. Amazon's taking 20% of the cut, so I gotta make profit. It only cost Amazon maybe $12, $13 for the $14 for the to create the one movie with the cover, so I can sell for $60. That way I make a nice profit. Before I said 100, that's crazy. I'm ripping you guys off. I'm not gonna charge $100 for a movie. That's crazy. I'll charge maybe 60, maybe $70, $60, $59.99 for the movie. That's a good deal for you guys for The Great Escape. Yeah. Will The Great Escape brand be bigger than Zane's? No, it won't. The Zane's brand is going to blow The Great Escape out of the water. Because you have better stuff to buy. You have the weapons, you have the custom-made armor. Whereas The Great Escape, the only good merch I pretty much have is the posters. I'm going to have posters and coffee mugs with The Great Escape pictures. I'll have hot toys with me as a secret agent. That's pretty cool. With Keanu Reeves and all that. And I'm gonna, for the clothing, I might just sell t-shirts and shirts and that kind of stuff. With the Great Escape logo and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I won't be selling custom-made clothing because we weren't regular clothing in the movie. So I'm selling like t-shirts and sweaters, that kind of stuff for the merch. Shades, that kind of stuff. The merch is not as good for the Great Escape, but the Great Escape brand will be big, but it won't be as big as Zane's. Zane's will be a bigger brand than the Great Escape. Some Sarah? Yeah. Zane's will be a bigger brand than the Great Escape. But the Great Escape brand will be big too. And it will have crazy white buzz too, but not the kind of buzz that Zane's will have. Zane's is going to have crazy white buzz, man. It's Heirs of Them Are Demons. They're devils and demons, yeah. Heirs of Them Are devils and demons. So, Sarah? Well, I'm going to say this. Their unique might actually be more popular than The Great Escape. You think so, Ivan? Yeah. It's a romance story with Ivan and a significant other. And the woman around the world are going crazy for that movie, man. Because you're looking at a romance story, me, my significant other. Yeah, a romance story. The best romance story ever. Yeah. Very Unique might have crazier buzz than The Great Escape, guys. I'm not kidding around. And there's more women in the world than men, right? The woman are, all the couples around the world, the women are going crazy for Their Unique. Especially the woman. The teenage woman, the adult woman, the kid woman, they're all going crazy for The Great Escape. Sorry for Their Unique. Obviously. What movie the most excited for, Ivan? Zanus. Zanus, man. I'm the most excited for Zanus. Everything are demons. Come on, man. The Great Escape would be sick too, but like everything, Zanus were fucking like we're fighting demons, man. That's why I'm most hyped for that, obviously. I'm also hyped for The Great Escape 2. I'm hyped for Their Unique 2, but I mean, I'm more excited for Zanus, obviously. By a little bit. I'm excited for the other movies too, obviously. So, Sarah? I'm already at an hour and 30 minutes. Holy shit. I'm going to end this video soon, guys. I think I've talked for long enough. Yeah. Now I'm just going to take my shower. I'm going to enjoy showing you guys. Right now it's like coming at 3 o'clock. It's getting a little late, so yeah. So John Hager will be more hyped for your movie than Star Wars? Oh yeah. Are you kidding me, man? You know what I'm saying? That's my impression. Are you kidding me, man? Like, are you kidding, man? You know what I'm saying? Are you kidding me, Ivan? Like, I'm way more excited for your movie than I was Star Wars. Ivan, fuck Hollywood. You might tell me that, yeah. Yeah, the Hollywood sequels was a mess. The studio hasn't even know what they were doing, man. The whole trilogy was a mess. They didn't plan the whole thing. Like, the whole thing was a mess, man. Yeah, tell me that. Yeah. Yeah. Sincere? Yeah. So the Hollywood actors will finally, the Zayn stars will finally hit their minds. Yeah, it's finally gonna hit the Zayn actors' minds once they experience that fame with me. Especially once the movie's now done, and now they're going world touring with me, and they're experiencing that worldwide fame. It's finally gonna hit their minds. Holy shit, we're lucky to be saved by God, man. Like I feel bad for the world. I feel bad for those Hollywood actors who are left behind. Yeah, they're cut off from the glory and the fame. So how the world feel live, and the world will feel abandoned from my glory. You feel you're cut off, and you're abandoned from the glory of the amazing glory of God, the worldwide glory. You're cut off, man. You're left behind. It's a horrific feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? All the actors like, holy shit. Yeah, the world made Ivan and Zim another pay the ultimate price, and now they're paying the price. So now Ivan is another king queen. They experience that worldwide fame. We live in the multi-winner life. They experience that worldwide fame, and the world's a banner from the glory and fame. Yeah, they feel like shit. Yeah, man. They feel left behind. Yeah. You guys think it's a joke. It's not a joke, man. Once I experience that fame, you're finally gonna feel it. Holy shit, man. We're paying the ultimate price and we're left behind and we're bannering this glory. Yeah. Guys, I'm not kidding around. My fame is worldwide. It's alright. It's not just Canada, States. No. It's worldwide. Yeah. You know, how crazy is your fame during the world tour? You know, Independence Day in the States, how everyone in the country, they go to events, it's crazy, the streets are all packed. Yeah, think something like that for my world tour. The whole streets are packed, the whole city is packed cheering us on. And you're at home in your apartment, you feel like total shit, you're abandoned from the glory of God, man. You feel complete cut off and abandoned, yeah. That's what those Hollow Rackers for Zanes are gonna feel on top of the world, because they're comforted. Those who are saved are comforted, those who are not saved are not comforted. They're abandoned from the way of God, they're cut off and they're left behind. They're not saved. That's why some of you guys are gonna cry. Because you feel the price of being left behind. It's a very price to pay, man. Some of the Hollywood actors might cry because they're left behind. They're back in the way of God. All the famous people in Hollywood all feel like shit because their careers are all the side attention now. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is a very popular show. Well, once I'm King, they're now the side. That show is now the side attention. The Kardashians are gonna feel like shit. All the NBA players, NHL players, NFL players, MLB players are gonna feel like shit. They're all the side attention. All the big A-listers in Hollywood are gonna feel like shit. Yeah. All the big A's are gonna feel like shit when I'm King. They're gonna be abandoned. The Word of God. So, Sarah? So, Sarah? They're all gonna feel bad and left behind. That's when my sister gonna cry. She doesn't want to miss out on this, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna ask her why. Can I ask you a question? Why did you cry every night to me? Ivan, I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to miss out on this. She'll tell me that. I can't stand seeing hell, Ivan. I wanted to be with you. I didn't want to miss out on this, Ivan. I want to feature magic because she's fucking crazy. She's evil, man. Yeah, man. That's why she cries on every day. She's crazy. I'm sorry, Ivan. I didn't want to miss out on this. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't want to be left behind and be in Hollywood doing shitty movies while you're having all that fun. I don't want to miss out on this, Ivan. Yeah, that's why she cries, man. Because she's crazy. But she knows she got duped. Yeah. She knows she got duped. Samsara. Yeah, Ivan and Seven Other have their big Sky Entertainment company. It's bigger than Hollywood, yeah. It's only Ivan and Seven Other than 17. It's so crazy, yeah. My company is bigger than Hollywood. No, I have a nicer studio lot. I'm saying better company, obviously. Yeah, it's only me and my Seven Other than our 17, and that's it. And we hire contractors in Hollywood for the crew and actors to work, obviously. It's actually funny. Yeah. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, you're calling me better than Hollywood? Yeah, man, better than Hollywood. Yeah. Independent from the Hollywood system, but it's a better company than Hollywood. Just like George Lucas, Lucasfilm was independent from Hollywood, but his Lucasfilm company was still top notch. He put out $100 million budget movies. Where my company is like Lucasfilm, independent from Hollywood, but it's better than Hollywood because I'm putting out a billion, 1.5, 700 million, 670 million dollar budget, dollar budget movies. Samsara? If I do the Matrix, I might make it for maybe 750, 800 million, maybe the Matrix. That way it looks more top notch. The fighting, that way the fighting looks top notch. Now 800 is too much. Like 750 is good enough for the 720, 730 million is good enough for the Matrix movie. 680 million, that's good enough. The greatest hit I'll make it for 670 to 700 million. That's good enough for the Grayscape. Though you have amazing car chases, amazing technology for the world, everything, yeah. And Jonathan Nolan, I'll have him write the script for that. The Great Escape. He wrote The Dark Knight with Christopher Nolan, his brother, right? So I'll have Jonathan Nolan come on board. He can write The Great Escape. And I'll have him have a partner. Choose any partner you want to help you write it. Or he doesn't even need help, but I mean, you can have a co-writer help him write it. I'll tell him ideas for the story, and he writes the script for us, obviously. I want them to be couples. We train the company. Okay, I was just saying, and he comes and he writes an amazing script. I'll pay him $60 million for it. The Chad guy, I'll have him as a director. I'll have him direct the movie. The guy who directed John Wick, I'll have him direct The Grayscape. He's not as big. For him, I can pay him like 14. I can give him like a 4 million bonus for pre-production. I can pay him like 10, 11 million for production. I can give him 11 million for royalties. That's good enough for him. He's not that guy's only worth like 15 million bucks. He's not that big. $20 million, $17 million worth of it. So you can pay him like 4 million bonus, give him 10, $11 million salary for the movie, and he gets like 11 million in royalties. I can give him 500K for the merch. But he doesn't get any money off the games, I'm sorry. That's a good deal for that director. He doesn't make that in Hollywood, yeah. He probably made a couple million for John Wick to direct it. Yeah. Obviously. He was a stuntman on The Matrix, and he became a director. He directed John Wick. As Keanu Reeves knows him very well, right? Obviously, right? He knows that guy very well, yeah. 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 But for The Great Escape, I'm going to give biggest actors an opportunity for that movie. The couples I'm going to have... So you have Brie Larson and John Krasinski, but they're all... Brie Larson and John Krasinski have to compete with other actors, too. I'm going to have other A-listers, Common and Reed, that are going to compete with Brie Larson and John Krasinski, obviously. And there's going to be 8 couples. 4 couples. 8 people, 4 couples. Me and my significant other, you have John Krasinski and Brie Larson, you have 2 other couples. The 2 other couples, I'm going to have those guys be B-list actors. 2 women and 2 men. That way you give the B-list actors an opportunity to send the reels. And whoever's chosen is chosen. Whoever's not chosen is not chosen. So, Sarah, there you go. Yeah. But there's other actors out there who are good for the part. Small A-listers out there who are good for the part, obviously. Yeah. You have Jennifer Lawrence. She's also good for that, too. No, Jennifer Lawrence is a bigger A-lister, though. She's too expensive. No, not her. She's too expensive. She's a bigger A-lister. Well, you can have her be in the movie, but she should have to take a pay cut. Because the couples in the movie are supporting leads. They're not major characters. They're supporting characters, but they're not the major characters. The major characters are me, my significant other, and like the villains, like Paul Bettany and all the academies. They're the main characters. The couples are supporting characters. They have a lot of scenes, but they're not like major characters. So, yeah, there's other actors who are going to be competing with John Krasinski and Brie Larson. Whoever's chosen is chosen. They have to compete. They all have to comment and read, send the reels. And I'll see if they're good enough for the part. Brie Larson has to send a reel. John Krasinski has to send his reel. Keanu Reeves doesn't have to send the reels. They have to send the reels. I'm not just gonna give you the part. I have to see you on the reel, man. The way I know if you're good for the part or not. So, Sarah. That's my point. And so my Skies will be the best brand in the industry. Anyways, guys. I talked for like an hour and 50 minutes. I think that's good enough. I'm tired. I'm going to upload really, take my shower. I'm going to go to the store, get my beer and smoke. Enjoy the show with you guys. It's Iron Man. I'm signing off. Peace, guys. Bye. I hope you guys enjoy this show. Peace.